Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on Archive D style here. If you're listening Archive, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Take a moment, thumbs up the video, and hit that notification button. That way you're notified every time D style comes on live. You can join the live chat, etc., etc. Right? Chat out. I've already talked about this, but I wanted to just do it while I'm not driving, just kind of and see if I could chat to some of you guys and stuff. All right, let me pull up the chat. Speaking of the devil, let me pull up the chat. All right. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I got the chat up. Yada yada yada. Booda booda boom. Boom boom pow. There we go. All right, check it out, guys. Right, check this out. So Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford was announced. Okay. Amir Khan, all right, is going to be fighting the best fighter he's ever fought. I'm just telling you that right now. Regardless of size and division, and Crawford is the most talented fighter he's ever fought. That's including Canelo. I'm a Canelo fan, but it's to me Crawford is a more talented fighter, right? No, he's not as big as Canelo. It's not at a higher. I get all that. I get that. But I'm just, and I challenge anyone to tell me otherwise. This is the best fighter Amir Khan's ever fought. The most talented fighter he's ever fought. That's including the guys he's beaten, the guys that's beating him. No, but this style, it's the styles, this style. Khan is gonna, give Crawford problems because he's got fast hands. He's got fast hands, this style. He's quick. He's gonna give him fits. Well, let's first establish what we mean by that. When he says he's gonna give Crawford trouble, now, are we talking about like the first 2 rounds for half a fight, for the entirety of the fight? Some of you guys got to clarify. Khan might win the first round. He might even win the second and third round. But after that, it's a wrap. 3 is pushing it, right? That's pushing it. I don't think it'll take Crawford more than 1 round, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna say 2 to stay safe, and 3 is pushing it. So I'm not gonna push 2 rounds. After 2 rounds, it's a wrap. That's it. It's over. No, Batista, how can you say? I'm telling you, it's a wrap. It's over. All right. After 2 rounds, it's over. Like that. That's it. The Rubik's Cube will be solved, and it'll be a wrap for Khan's ass. Okay? It'll be a wrap for his ass. And no, this has nothing to do with the chin. Like I said, the chin is just an extra factor. I don't care if Khan has the most granite chin. Let's say Khan, right, he doesn't, but let's say he did have like Adrian Broner's chin, right? It's a good chin. Still wouldn't beat Crawford. He would just take a beating for 12 rounds. That's it. They might even stop the fight. You guys, well, telling me that Amir Khan has a shot. It's gonna be a competitive fight. Define competitive. Like he's gonna survive the 12 round? Or like, what do you mean by that? I want to let you guys see. Like, are you saying that it's gonna be like, there's gonna be a bunch of swing rounds and it's gonna be hard to score and all that? Like, do you really believe that? Whoever actually believes that needs to say it. I don't want to hear vague terms. They go, no, Khan's going to put up a good fight. Okay, well, what do you mean by that? Do you mean he's going to win like 5 rounds in this fight? Like, what do you mean? Man, I'm going to tell you, after 2 rounds, I'm not saying he's going to get knocked out in the third. What I'm saying is he's going to be figured out, and it's going to become a one-sided affair after that. That's it. Might even happen starting the second round. I'm just giving myself that extra round of cushion. Why is this? Because Amir Khan is not a situational fighter. He's a pattern fighter. All right? He keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then he'll try to mix it up so he doesn't appear as a pattern fighter. But he always resorts to the same thing. For about 70 to 80% of the fight, he's doing the same thing over and over again. The other 30%, he's trying not to look predictable. Yes, Amir Khan throws fast combinations. The problem with his combination, the reason like Garcia caught his ass, okay, the reason Prescott caught him, although that was a little different, but the reason Diaz, who was a career lightweight, dropped him, the reason he keeps getting caught, okay, not just because there's a lot of flaws to his style, all right, that's number one, and he has a terrible chin, number two, but it's because he's predictable. Yes, Amir Khan can throw a fast five-punch combination. The problem is when Khan already has his five-punch combination programmed before he even throws it. So then he throws a combination, it's well thrown, but the placement ain't that good unless the fighter's getting hit, right? I mean, obviously, if you hit a fighter, it looks good. But unless you think Crawford's just going to stand there, like you really think he's just going to stand there and let Khan just land these, blistering combinations on him? You think he's just going to stand there and do it? You don't think he's going to be timing? Okay, the punches of Amir Khan. And the problem with these, Khan can have anywhere from 3 to 4 different types of combinations that he decides to throw before he throws it. Right? The problem with that is that a fighter like Crawford, right, can anticipate, okay, and have a very good educated guess on what Khan's going to do next. He could become extremely predictable. When you throw a jab at a fighter like Amir Khan, he does the same thing every time. He reacts to it the same way. When you step to your right, Khan will do the same thing every time. When you step to your left, he will do the same thing every time. Crawford's going to pick up on that. He already knows this. But in the ring, he's going to realize even some other things. He's going to figure out Amir Khan very quick. No pattern fighter is ever going to give Crawford trouble. It's not going to happen. He's probably going to take a round or two to figure you out. But after that, it's a wrap. And Crawford is that dude. It doesn't take him 11 rounds to figure out what he's trying to do like Adrian Broner. He knows it by the first, second round. He already knows what you're doing. And once he knows, it's like blood in the water. The shark, okay, is coming for his food. This fight might even become uncomfortable to watch after the third, fourth round. Not for me. I'm gonna enjoy it. But if you're an Amir Khan fan, he's gonna get beat to the punch. He's gonna get caught between his combinations, right? It's not gonna be pretty. It's not. Amir Khan's going to get handled, right? Okay, Amir Khan's going to get got. Amir Khan is not winning this fight. You all know this. And saying things like, no, no, it's going to be close because no, it's not. Not a but if Khan, like I've heard this argument, right? The argument is if Khan doesn't engage and he quote unquote boxes, this could be a tough fight for Crawford, right? So what we know when people say that, right, in that context is, in other words, if Khan sticks and moves, he can give Crawford a tough fight, right? First of all, Crawford will just cut off the ring on his ass. It's that simple, right? Khan will panic like he always does, and whenever he senses something coming close to him, he panics and he starts moving around and resorts to the same thing. Okay, but when I say boxing, I'm talking about something different, right? It's the difference between Khan and Crawford. The difference here. And shout out to Mejia. Says Khan has a great chin. LOL. Hulk Hogan says Terence Crawford is the best fighter right now, in my opinion. I agree, Hulk Hogan. Right? Best pound for pound fighter in the sport. But here's the difference. For those that didn't catch one of my other videos when I was driving. So, like I taught it, when Khan throws a combination, okay, he already has the combination in his head, right? Like the next 4-punch combination he's going to throw, he already knows it's going to be a jab, right hand, hook, or jab, right hand, hook, straight, or whatever the case is. He already knows what his combination is going to be, right? And then he throws it really fast. That's what Khan does. That's what he does. Crawford throws a jab, and depending on what you do, depending on what the fighter does, he then decides what his next punch is going to be. And when he throws that punch, whether it lands or doesn't land, he decides in that moment what he's going to do next. Crawford can adjust his combinations in the fly. Khan cannot. Khan doesn't have that fast. He has fast hands. Okay, he's quick, right? Like I get that, but Khan is not a fast thinker in the ring. He doesn't make decisions, boom, like that. He can't process those decisions like this. Very few fighters can. Very few. Nothing wrong if you can. It's very few fighters can do this. Crawford can do that. Like this fight's going to be so one-sided. I am surprised to hear so many people say that Khan is going to give Crawford fits and, oh man, it's going to be a good fight. It's surprising me. It really is. Now I know why so many people have Spence winning. You don't think as highly of Crawford as I do. If you think Khan's going to give him a good fight, Crawford is the best fighter Khan's ever fought. When that bell rings, he will officially be in there with the most talented fighter he's ever fought. As soon as that bell rings. You don't think those straights are going to land on Amir Khan's chin? Oh, by round 3 or 4, they're going to be landing. All right? And he's going to be hurting Khan. Khan's never fought somebody who could go to the body either, like Crawford. He's going to have to deal with that on top of what it's already his Achilles heel. Crawford, okay, I saw somebody put, man, if Khan had a chin, I mean, it would be a great fight. He might have a shot. No, he wouldn't. No, he would not. If Khan had a chin, he would just take a beating for 12 rounds against Crawford. That's it. There's levels to boxing. Crawford is just a whole nother level to Khan. And pattern fighters like Khan just don't do well against a fighter like Terence Crawford. Right? You don't. They don't do well, guys. Ibrahim says Canelo's pound for pound best. I disagree. He's top 5 maybe, but I don't know if he's the best pound for pound fighter in the sport. But yeah, Crawford's going to catch a body. I cannot wait to watch this. He's going to beat his ass. Jorge Linares lost by KO. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, if Jorge Linares could take a punch better. If only. Right? Jorge Linares is who we thought he was. He is who we thought he was. Right? Anyway. Man. Poor Khan. Man, I feel bad for Khan. I wanted Khan to get that Cal Brook fight, because I think he just had a better shot in that fight. It would have been a big fight over there in England, stadium. Like, it could have been a big deal. Instead, he's going to get sacrificed against Crawford. I mean, that's what's happening here. He's going to get beat down. He's going to get beat down in this fight. Every Crawford fight this happens. Oh, Paul Stahl is going to give him a good fight. Oh, okay. Oh, no, you don't understand. Horn is a big welterweight. Like, didn't matter. It was no factor at all. Like, I mean, people getting me. No. You're not giving Horn enough credit. Okay, he hung in there with Pacquiao, and okay, what happened? These style toys gonna be one sided, and it was. Okay, like, it's that simple. If I think he's gonna have an easier time with Khan than he did with Horn, to be honest with you. No, yeah. You guys telling me you could watch that Algieri fight, watch Algieri, counter Khan and arguably win that fight. But like, you don't see how Crawford could just dominate. Like, you don't see it. You think it's gonna be hard? Like, jab, flurry, slide to the right, slide to the left. Jab, flurry, slide to the right. Oh, let me try and do something different. Oh, okay. I'll throw a double jab. I'll go back. Okay. Jab, flurry, slide to the right. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross, right? I mean, that's Khan, right? That's Khan. Like, Khan thinks because he doesn't put his chin ahead of his knee and because he's in a good boxing stance. This is what happened. Like, you guys see him in a good boxing stance, and you see him throw well thrown punches, and the punches look nice and crisp, and that's what it is, right? I mean, am I wrong? Like you see him throw nice jabs, and his combination looks so good when he throws them. And you see Amir Khan shadow box, and he looks like $1 million, and right? Oh, he's a good boxer. Oh, his footwork is flawless. Oh, look, he doesn't put his stance is good. He doesn't put his chin ahead of his knee, and like, look how he makes sure that his stance is balanced, and oh, look how he slides. He doesn't bounce. That's what it is, right? Khan is a nice rap present. Like the rapping is good. Like, the rapping is amazing. Like one of those wrappings that you get at the mall. Like, it's a nice wrapped present. It looks good, and but then when it comes down to when you open it, it's a crap present, right? It's the gift sucks. So in this fight, it's gonna be a good learning experience, okay? And you're gonna just notice how Crawford is gonna just pick Khan apart. First round, man, Khan's gonna be like throwing combinations and moving side to side, and he's even gonna go back to his corner like all confident. Watch, just write these things down. All these styles say it. I'm telling you, right? Like Khan's gonna walk back to his corner like confident. Like he's gonna think that he's giving Crawford all types of problems. Khan fans are gonna be yeah. Social media is gonna be man, Khan, he's overwhelming Crawford. Crawford didn't do much in that round. Man, Khan outworked them. And then it's going to be a little bit of the same for round 2. And then it's going to be over. Like Crawford's going to figure it out. He's going to start picking Khan apart. He's going to start beating him to the punch. Just watch. He's going to start timing everything Khan does. And then Khan's going to become hesitant. Okay, he's going to get scared. Khan's going to get scary in the fight. Okay, mark my words. He's going to start to overthink it. Like, oh, man, every time I throw something, he catches me. Like it's going to happen. Man, Crawford's going to be parrying those jabs. And it's not going to, I'm telling you. He's going to go to the body. It's going to slow Khan down. Khan's going to start doing the whole thing where he goes, like, he circles around the ring. Crawford's going to cut off the ring. Okay, like it's not going to be a pretty sight, man. It's going to look unfair. It's going to look unfair. It's going to be a one-sided fight. Well, why are you guys scared to say that? It's going to be a one-sided fight. No, but Khan, no. Okay. Anyway, let's read some of these comments. How do I lose fat and build muscle at the same time? Eat healthy, I guess. I don't know, and do weights. Mejia, Crawford beats all these welterweights. Yeah, he does. I agree. The only one that stands a shot against Crawford, in my opinion, is Spence. That's it. Mejia, Crawford beats all the welterweights. Right? Hulk Hogan, too proud to lose to Cal Brook to get them brownies. Weights, brother. Okay, haplotype. Crawford is a jazz musician. Khan is a punk rock drummer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know it's going to be the same beat every time. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of said this the other day, but Crawford drifts in the ring. Okay. Have you guys seen the movie Tokyo Drift? When the cars drift and stuff in angles that you can't really drive straight on. That's what Crawford does in the ring. Khan's going to be crashing in every corner, going all fast. All right. Timing is more important than anything in the sport. There's nothing more significant in the sport of boxing. Nothing. Nothing's more important than timing. Crawford is the best at timing in the sport. Today, he's the best. He's the best at it. And timing will beat speed anytime. Anytime. Because you could time. It doesn't matter how fast you're throwing the punches. You could time them. Right? And don't tell me that you can't. Like, oh, nobody's ever timed Khan. The reason Khan keeps getting clipped is because he gets timed. Okay? That's why it keeps happening. It's not that he's getting reckless. He gets timed. They time him. He keeps throwing. Like, the other problem with combinations, no matter what the punch placements are, it's always the same. He has one gear. This dude's in trouble. Like, the more I think about this fight, the more I think it's going to be one-sided. I can't believe people are saying Khan has a shot. I just can't believe it. But nobody wants to pick him to win. Isn't that crazy? No, it's competitive. It's competitive, and nobody wants to pick him. Khan is, Ibrahim says, Khan is going to scream after the fight that he won after he got knocked out. But yeah, Spence might not beat Garcia, just saying. Garcia looks like he ready for hell. If Mikey wins, he becomes a legend. I think Spence should win, but I don't know. I think Spence wins by late stoppage. I think Spence will win. I do. But we'll see. We'll that fight's not till March, so that's why I'm not really talking much about that fight right now. But we'll get there, right? You guys want to win money, yes or no? You want to win money? Listen to these style, okay? Listen to me. Khan's gonna get beat, all right? Khan is gonna get beat down, right? You know what Khan's like? It's like those computer, like those. Like remember when you would fight? You would play like Remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out? You like figure out what Mr. Sandman was doing, and once you kind of know what Mr. Sandman's gonna do, like you already know, like move to the right twice and then hit him with the left, and the way you're doing it is different, right? Like Crawford's the guy with the controller, right? Like Crawford's the guy with the controller. Amir Khan is the computer. Like you know what the computer's gonna do. Like you know that when he throws this right, that's an opportunity to move to the right, to move away from the punch, and then move to the left, and then move to the left, and then land the right hand, and it's never gonna miss because the computer's programmed that way. That's Khan, right? That's Khan in a nutshell, right? You guys played Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You know what I'm talking about, right? Once you figure out like the pattern of the computer, that you could easily beat it, right? You could even do it with your eyes closed if you want. Da, 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 da. Remember that game? You guys remember that, right? Like once Crawford knows, like, man, I can just do this, this, and that. Boom, hit him. Boom, 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 boom. It's never gonna fail, right? Man, he's gonna put a beating on Khan. Like, this shit's gonna be crazy. Like the fact that there's gonna be some people like surprised, like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming. Like, really? How do you not see it coming? Like that's what I don't get. How do some of you not see the beating coming? Man, yeah, put a house on Khan. Unbelievable. Hogan, you watched the fight in slow motion yet? I see AB was saying now. He was robbed, dude. Okay. It was a classic. AB was robbed. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Khan is a computer. Crawford has a controller. That's it. Like Crawford is kind of doing things as he comes along. When he's, when he knows a punch is coming, he's going to move. All right. Crawford's going to throw that jab. And depending on what Khan does, he will then decide what he will do next. The situational intelligence of Crawford is off the chain. Okay. It's a wrap for Khan's ass. Okay. It's a wrap for his ass. Anyway, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, guys. All right. Conor Crawford's a good fight because it ends in a KO. More than likely it does, yes. But the reason you don't hear me saying, oh, he's going to knock him out, I do believe he's going to knock him out. But the reason you don't hear that a lot in my breakdown is because, like, all bullshit aside, if Khan had a great chin, he wouldn't win. He wouldn't stand a shot either. It has nothing to do with the chin. The chin just makes it worse for Khan. That's all. Right? It just makes it worse for him. But I'm telling you right now, no pattern predictable fighter like Amir Khan doesn't stand a shot against Crawford. I don't care every time if he sticks and moves and because he's doing the same thing over and over again. All right. Crawford's gonna pick this guy apart. Okay. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.